Okay, so let's look at the part 2 of this unboxing of the Steamineering Superliner cars. Just got it in the mail. So here's the construction layout. This is the 3D print of the floor section. This is the actual floor, as you can see, and these pickups and the holes are designed to go with the Kato trucks here that I painted silver. So that means you can get very good, easy rolling. All the coupling is easy, so you can handle all tight radiuses, and you can solder onto the tips to get pickup inside of the train for whatever reason that you need. Especially on the cab cars, you're going to want to put DCC and put maybe even sound, or at least a sound car function into it, so you can have the flashing lights that's timed to the locomotive. So the base is here. Inside the base, you have the lower floor section, and if you've ever been inside of a Superliner, you actually go inside the double doors on one side, and you can, this is the bathroom, you could go into the lower level lounge, or you would then take the stairs upstairs, and you have the upstairs interior, and the staircase comes up here, and you have facing tables and all these wonderful seats and stuff. So this is a beautifully designed and printed, most importantly printed arrangement. Easy primer, and then on top the seat cushions are blue on the Superliners. So yeah, it'll be plenty of detail for whatever your needs are. Now here, let's get to the cabs. There's several different cabs that I've been able to figure out that are actually on the Superliners, but here is your general coach, I believe is your coach cab, and I could tell, I could see even on the video the reflections from the lights and the printing lines and stuff makes it really tough to tell, but it really is top-notch printing, and so good that I'm hesitant to even try to touch up some of these surfaces to knock down the ridges, even though when you paint a metallic onto them, they are, any little surface imperfections do show. The best part is that you're not cleaning out any of the corrugation. And here's the ends of the cars. You even have the holes if you want to put marker lights in. Okay, and so very well reinforced print. A lot of extra resin just to keep this thing in its shape and hold its shape. So it'll be a very fun unit to build. This is the cab car. So I'm gonna pull out a normal Kato Superliner. Let's just look at these guys side by side. Okay, and obviously a Superliner is not the same thing, but dimensionally they are fairly close. Okay, and there's usually always one Superliner that's running inside of a Surfliner consist. People tell me that a lot of times they have to drag an extra car just so that that the trains are long enough to go through all the crossing detections and all that. So the regular Surfliner will have a Surfliner coach and a couple of Superliners. This is a Superliner, and then they'll have a repainted Superliner. This is what I do with my decals in a repaint, and so that's the repaint Superliner. You can always tell Superliner by the single doors. Okay, so there are Surfliner cars that are repainted and always on the Superliner consists. This is a Grove car, you could tell from the repaints. And those blues actually don't regularly match up very well. Put this on the side, and here we are with a brass coach. Now this is the business coach, and there's slight subtle differences that I still can't determine between a regular coach, a cafeteria, and business class car. But they are there if you know how to look for them. I'm still learning. So this is the print versus a brass model. And the brass models are near impossible to find. So I would potentially suggest to go and get this set of 3D prints. Last but not least is, of course, the most all-important cab car. And cab cars, there's a couple options. Obviously, the Steamineering print here, which is still beautiful and what everybody wants to see. Here's the cab. You see the horns, the lights. You can put a cab inside of it. You could do a lot of beautiful things with this. Kind of hard to tell without the paint, but just for reference, here is a, if it. Brass cab car. And this is what the brass cab car should look like. It's pretty darn close and the decals are falling off, but this is a real cab car on the Surfliner. This is what you want to put your DCC lights and all that into. And so let's compare these guys next to each other. So cab car. I mean, pretty good. You know, for those that are not expert eyes, I mean, you would not know a lot of the differences. So that's about it for this unboxing. I think, you know, with how well these prints came out, you can build these fairly quickly, build a full set. You know, I'll mix up my own blue to try to match this blue. It's not exactly a phase 4 blue from what I can tell. And then I'll apply my own decals to this. And finally, we end scalers can have Surfliner sets that are accessible and can run with either the old F59 PHIs or even the new chargers from Bachmann. I wouldn't worry too much about matching the blue color because even on the real thing, they just don't match. They weather different between the engine and the loco. But this is my attempt at blending and trying to make the colors match. So there you go. Steamineering N-scale Surfliners. Buy them while you can get them. I think somebody, Baldy Locks on Etsy is printing them out and we'll have it on sale soon. All right, good luck, guys.